Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Everybody come and take a seat.
Welcome. Please rise in body and or spirit and join in singing along with Elaine Silver. There is only one.
I will sing the chorus one time, and if you already know it, you can join me, and then we'll sing the chorus together. And if you don't feel like joining in on the verses, go ahead, even though you probably don't know it. Okay. There is only one. We smile in the same language. We all breathe the same air. We are all connected. Let's join now together in prayer. There is no separation. There is only one. Move from inspiration. Feel the healing that's begun. You're doing pretty good without ever knowing this song before. So now that you know it, let's try it together. We smile in the same language. We all breathe the same air. We are all connected. Let's join now together in prayer. There is no separation. There is only one. Move from inspiration. Feel the healing that's begun. We can help each other through this life, for there is only one. When we stand together as the light, the healing has begun. We smile in the same language. We all breathe the same air. We are all connected. Let's join now together in prayer. There is no separation. There is only one. Move from inspiration. Feel the healing that's begun. When you feel joy, I feel you. When you are suffering, I am too. For there is only one. The healing has begun. We smile in the same language. Let me hear you. We all breathe the same air. We are all connected. Let's join now together in prayer. There is no separation. There is only one. Move from inspiration. Feel the healing that's begun. Now listen to this. I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. For healing is revealing. Trade false beliefs for truth. Healing is the feeling as we stand in the absolute. We smile in the same language. We all breathe the same air. We are all connected. Let's join now together in prayer. There is no separation. There is only one. Move from inspiration. Feel the healing that's begun. For there is only one. One more. For there is only one. And so it is. Beautiful job, everybody. Thank you so much.
Good morning. And welcome to the Unitarian Universalists of Sarasota. I am Mary Lou Casadeval Keller, a member of the Worship and Music Committee, which coordinates services when our minister, Reverend Jay Wolin, is out of the pulpit. And he's away on vacation now. I'm getting over a cold, so her song reminded me to put on my mask whenever I can. I won't be hanging out after the service either. We especially want to welcome our visitors both on campus and over live stream. We invite our visitors to participate in any of our events. And we welcome you to find out more about us and Unitarian Universalism by registering on our virtual guest book, which you can find via a link on the homepage at our website, uusrq.org. If you're here in person, there's a sign-up sheet for visitors at the welcome table. If you sign up, we will send you our weekly newsletter and Zoom links to our virtual events. We invite you to join us for refreshments and conversation after the service out in the courtyard. Members, please be sure to greet any visitors on your way out of the service today. They will have on the paper name tags. And first-time visitors have red borders, so make sure you say hi to them. You never know who might become your new friend. I'm pleased to introduce our speaker and musician today, an old friend of UU Sarasota and mine, and a member of their green team, Reverend Faerie Elaine Silver. She has been presenting music-inspired lessons at Sunday church services, celebrations, concerts, and workshops for 25 plus years at Unitarian Universalist, Unity, Centers for Spiritual Living, and other progressive centers across America. As an award-winning musical performer and student of metaphysics for decades, Elaine is also a licensed science of the mind practitioner, a trans-denominational minister, and an ordained divinity priestess. She's also a proud Garden State native and held the title Folk Music Queen of New Jersey in the 80s and 90s. She has 22 CDs to her credit, and she's delighted to be returning here to UU Sarasota. And Elaine is the only one she's grandmothered in. She has a table in the back, she sells her CDs, and some other things. She makes her living as a musician, and for those of you who don't know how hard that is, it's very hard. So we really appreciate Elaine. And this is for those, some people say we don't have enough spirituality. Well, Elaine brings the spirituality. Today I have an announcement from the Green Team, which I lead. And Elaine's on the Green Team. We need you. We need you to join our team and help plan events. We have a big event coming up in September, on September 20th, where we invite local environmental leaders from the area to come in and we celebrate them. We give them brunch and we have a speaker, but it requires a lot of bodies. So thanks. We need you to compost your vegetables so that we can enrich the soil. It's as valuable as planting trees for reviving the environment. Our soil is kind of dead. It's become deforested and there's no organic matter left in it. So compost is really important for the environment. The compost bin is behind the sanctuary. Behind me is the north side of campus, and over by Cardinal Mooney is the east side. It's in the northeast corner of our campus.
Can I say something about that?
Sure.
Just for a second. I compost here, and the way I do it, because I have no bugs in my house. I don't believe in bugs. I have a bin in my refrigerator. It's on the shelf above the two drawers. It says the bin, and I keep a plastic bag in there, and any compostable stuff, no bones, no meat stuff, no fish bones and things like that. I keep those in the freezer and throw them out Thursday night for the Friday garbage. But I don't allow any garbage in my, that's not kept cold. So it really works to keep down the bugs too. So just letting you know.
Thank you. And that's a pro tip. Keep it in the refrigerator or the freezer. And then it doesn't get stinky on your shelf. Yes, it does. So the compost bin is behind the sanctuary on the northeast corner of our property, and I put an orange flag on it because people keep telling me they can't find it. So that will show you the way. Instructions are also posted on the bin and online at the UU Green Team page. Secondly, we need you to carpool. It's good for those who can't come on Sundays because of lack of transportation. It's a good way to socialize with other members. It's good for the environment, and it's good for your soul to help others in need. We have a sign-up sheet at the social justice table if you need a ride or you can offer a ride. This will be an ongoing effort. Dana Keller, my husband, has volunteered to coordinate this effort. He's retired as of Friday, so yeah. He'll be in touch with everyone who signs up. So please be patient as we get this effort rolling. This is not a ride to the doctor's office or to something like that. This is going to be our regular carpooling back and forth to UU on Sundays. So please be patient as we get this effort rolling. This will take a few months to get going. This is one of the Green Team's major issues for 2025, so look for more info in the newsletter. Okay, and Elaine, would you light the chalice for us?
Oh, I get to light the
You get to light the chalice. As we light the chalice, yes, thanks.
first time.
Yeah. Please join me in affirming our value of interdependence, which is printed in your order of service and displayed on the screen behind me. Interdependence. We honor the interdependent web of all existence. With reverence for the great web of life, and with humility, we acknowledge our place in it. We covenant to protect Earth and all beings from exploitation. We will create and nurture sustainable relationships of care and respect, mutuality and justice. We will work to repair harm and damage relationships. So I'm doing double duty today because Catherine Bonner is away on a well-deserved vacation this week, but she prepared this story for me to read. Today's story is Outside In, written by Deborah Underwood, illustrated by Cindy Derby. Once, we were part of the outside, and outside was part of us. There was nothing between us. Now, sometimes when we're outside, we're inside. We forgot that outside is there. So outside reminds us, with flashes at the window, with slow magic tricks. It sends the sunset and shadows inside to play. Outside sings to us with chirps and rustles and tap-taps on the roof. It beckons with smells, sun-baked, fresh, mysterious. Outside feeds us. Sun, rain, and seeds become warm bread and berries. Outside cuddles us in clothes, once puffs of cotton. It holds us in wooden chairs, once trees. We feel outside in the warm weight of our cats and through the rough fur of our dogs. Outside shows up when there is a time to rest and a time to start fresh. Outside steals inside, a spider seeking shelter, a box elderbug in the bath, a tiny snail on kale. Even rivers come inside, cool water rushing, eager to return to the sea. I'm here, outside says. I miss you. Outside waits, and we answer. Yes. So outside in reminds us that the outside is always waiting for us, and it just is looking for us to come and greet it. Thank you. And now the children can go into the other wing with Miss Fran, if we have any children. They're probably over there. You know, the RE families tend to come late, so they know. They just go right to the sanctuary, to the West Wing.
Okay, so this song is called Lemonade, and I wrote it right after the election because I had to do something. And so the word lemonade shows up a lot of times in the song, and I'd love for you to sing it with me. So it's either I'm making lemonade or make some lemonade. So it goes like this. I think we could maybe use a little bit more guitar, Dorian. When life gives you lemons, you know what to do. Make some lemonade. When life seems to get the best of you, what? Make some lemonade. Life is an interpretation. It could bring about transformation. satisfaction as creator and creation. I'm making lemonade as I focus on my gratitude. I'm making lemonade. This helps to change my point of view. I'm making lemonade. It's the sacred law of attraction, putting my prayers into action. This brings me satisfaction. I'm making lemonade. Now we're going to do like a little kirtan. I'll sing a line and then you repeat it back to me. There'll be 3 of them. Lemonade. 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 I'm making lemonade. I'm making lemonade. When I smile from within, it shines right out, even when it begins with a pout. This is how I co-create. I'm making lemonade. When life gives you lemons, you know what to do. Make some lemonade. When life seems to get the best of you, make some lemonade. Life is an interpretation. It could bring about transformation as creator and creation. I'm making lemonade. There you go. Good job, everybody. Oh dear, okay. Change of something. Okay. We are just doing a good job with our fairy wings today. So we're going to sing Spirit of Life. Right. Okay. Is this speed okay? Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me. Beautiful. Okay. So I guess we're going to have the talk. Some things got changed around, so here we go. I think I know what's happening. It's summer. Okay. So we're going to have a little meditation. So please, oh, that needed to be there. Get comfortable in your seats. You look really comfortable. And this is called the universal voice. It's really like your conscience. It's always there, that still small voice. We are divine beings having a human experience or a physical experience. You know, we're in these physical bodies. And a spirit doesn't have a body, so it doesn't have the 5 or 6 senses that we have. So we get to experience life for spirit. Spirit gets to see with our eyes, hear with our ears, feel with our feelings, being touched, smelling. And the main difference between spirit and human, other than they don't have a body, is that we are gifted with something. You probably have heard about this. It's called free will. Everybody remember that? Learning about free will? We get to have free will because we are always at choice. When we tune into the universal voice, it takes discipline to listen into the universal voice. Now, for some people, it doesn't take discipline because they already have that habitual way of being. But for most of us, it takes a little practice. And there's a universal choice. It's the love in the universal voice. It takes discipline to listen into the universal voice. The universal voice is still and small. The universal voice answers every call. This comes from within, below and above, as the sacred sounds of love. The universal voice brings us knowing. The universal voice keeps us growing. The universal voice sets us free to roam to the universal sound of Om. And the Om is the universal sound of creation. We always heard in the beginning there was the word, but really in the beginning there was the sound, and the sound went Om. Try that with me. Om. One more time. Om. We are going to move into the silence. We are always at choice when we tune into the universal voice, but it takes discipline to listen into the universal voice. Can you sing that with me? It takes discipline to listen into the universal voice. And one more time. It takes discipline to listen into the universal voice. So it is. Okay, if you had your eyes closed, come on back to the room. We had a little challenge trying to come up with the actual title of the program, because it used to be called the Interdependent Web Through Song, which is the 7th UU principle. And I didn't realize this, but Mary Lou told me, well, they changed it. We still have principles, but now they call them values. Here they are. So, and the interdependence, the value of interdependence, it's still basically the same information as the principle. And so I'm going to talk about the principle because it is the value. Okay, so it says, in June 2024, the Unitarian Universalist Association updated its core guiding document, replacing the 7 principles with a new framework called the values. But we still have the principles too. This shift reflects a desire to better express the living, evolving nature of Unitarian Universalist values and commitments. And I think it's really important for any kind of philosophy or teaching to see if they can evolve. Like you don't want to get stuck in what always was, because there's always more. There's always new information. So I respect that they changed it. So as Reverend Barbara Wells Ten Hove, whoever that is, she was in the book, explained, the principles, now values, are not dogma or doctrine, but rather a guide for those of us who choose, there's that choice, who choose to join and participate in Unitarian Universalist religious communities. And the 7th principle is the respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are part, which is now referred to as the value of interdependence. So from the book, The 7 Principles in Word and Worship, written by Reverend Forrest Gilmore a long time ago, I'm going to quote that person. Our 7th principle, respect for the interdependent web of all existence, is a glorious statement, yet we make a profound mistake when we limit it to merely an environmental idea. It is so much more. It is our response to the great dangers of both individualism and oppression. It is our solution to the seeming conflict between the individual and the group. Our 7th principle may be our Unitarian way of coming to fully embrace something greater than ourselves. You know, there's a power for good in the universe, and we can use it. You know, we can tap into that power, and that's our oneness. The interdependent web expressed as the spirit of life, the ground of all being, the oneness of all existence, the community-forming power, the process of life, the creative force, even God, can help us develop that social understanding of ourselves that we in our culture so desperately need, more now than ever. It is a source of meaning to which we can dedicate our lives. Okay. And here is a reading by a woman named Karen Casey, author of the book Daily Meditations for Practicing A Course in Miracles. Anybody here familiar with A Course in Miracles? Have you ever heard of it? Yeah. Well, this is what she says about oneness. And if you don't like the word God, you can just say life, you can say spirit, whatever you know, source, higher power, whatever word works for you. As we see our oneness with God or Spirit, we heal the world. If we have always been one with Source, why must we see this fact anew now? Our oneness is as elusive as this world is illusory. Let's continue to practice attentiveness anyway, you know, being conscious of what we're doing, what we're saying, what we're thinking, even how we're feeling. Important. Each time we catch a glimpse of our real connection to each other and God, we feel safe, at peace, and complete. This feeling, when expressed to others, fosters peace in them as well. And it's very comforting to let our neighbors know that we're in this together, we're one. We're just different aspects of the one. It's like this whole thing, let's say it's one gigantic sun, and each one of us is an individualizing ray, made 100% of the same energy, just showing up in a different form. So powerful. In seeing our oneness, if seeing our oneness makes us peaceful, why don't we hang on to this idea? Do we really favor agitation? There is no satisfactory explanation. The ego, that's what it is, that's the separation. The ego isn't logical and it's at fault. What we can be sure of is that any feeling we harbor that isn't peace has not been fostered by the Holy Spirit. If our assignment is to heal the world, we'd better figure out how to stay in touch with the Holy Spirit, with Source, with God, with each other. This isn't all that hard. A simple request for its presence to be known is all we're asked to do. And an ask can also be a declaration or an affirmation. So her affirmation is, as I see my oneness with God, I heal the world. Can we say that together? As I see my oneness with God, I heal the world. One more time. As I see my oneness with all, I heal the world. And, I like that idea. So it's like that everything we see and experience is somehow a reflection of us. So, that expression, I am that I am, there's a comma there. It's like, I am that, I am that, I am. We wouldn't see it if it wasn't part of us. It's a pretty powerful way of knowing life. And so sometimes when in New Thought philosophy, we'll say, there's only one of us. Like we had that in the song, there's only one. There's only one of us. We're all part of that big giant sun. And the healing and the revealing, when all healing is due to a revelation. It's like, the body might find out something different, but healing is revealing. Trade false beliefs for truth. And what is the truth? I think it is there's only one of us. God is all there is. Spirit, Source is all there is. So when we can get back to that basic New Thought principle, it's so helpful. Somebody's being a jerk or whatever. There's part of me that wouldn't see that if I didn't have it. Sorry for the bad news, but. So in the mid-'70s, I was in college, my freshman year at Montclair State. I was a classical voice major. And I took a yoga class. I actually took yoga in high school, too. It was very beginning yoga, but I took a course with a wonderful yogi, and the first day, I still remember some of the things he told us. One thing he taught us was, less is more. Like, you cannot take it with you. Less is more. And the idea that, and this, I think, helps us to have a little bit of an experience of oneness. When we breathe, we're all breathing the same air. It's this substance that's everywhere, and we're all taking it in, and we're taking in oxygen and putting out carbon dioxide, and we help the trees, and they help us. So it is an interdependence. And I have a few quotations I wanted to share with you. Life is a great tapestry. The individual is only a thread in an immense and miraculous pattern. And that's by Albert Einstein. You don't need another person, place, or thing to make you whole. God already did that. Your job is to know it. That's Maya Angelou, no surprise. Your job is to know that I'm a divine being having a physical experience. I am made of the same substance as everything, just a different form. You are whole and also part of larger and larger circles of wholeness you may not even know about. You are never alone, and you already belong. You belong to humanity. You belong to life. You belong to this moment, this breath. And that's by John Kabat-Zinn. Anybody ever heard of him? He is a well-known proponent of mindfulness meditation. And this by my friend Alan Cohen. He says, those who love you are not fooled by mistakes you have made or dark images you hold about yourself. They remember your beauty when you feel ugly, your wholeness when you are broken, your innocence when you feel guilty, and your purpose when you are confused. And because there's one mind, it's like there's just one, it's not like we have a body with a mind. It's like there's one mind with all these bodies around, connected. And since there's only one mind, we can know the truth for each other. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. So, you can go to a prayer practitioner, a minister, or someone that is just wise and can know the truth for you, can stand in the truth for you. And even somebody doing that, I think, is very healing, and it's strengthening. And it's affirming to us that we deserve that. We deserve to be whole and happy and creative and all the good stuff. So I used to be Alan Cohen's, Alan Cohen said that. He's an author, he has dozens of books. And he's from New Jersey, and I met him in the late 90s when he was living in Hawaii. I believe he's still in Hawaii. But when he would come to the East Coast, I was like the girl Friday, the assistant. I would do music at his services or his workshops, and I did Omega with him 4 times on faculty. And so this next song, was inspired by some of his book titles from the late 90s. And the book, A Deep Breath of Life, that's in the song. And the book, Dare to Be Yourself, that's in here. You almost don't even have to read the book to get the principle of what he's talking about. Lifestyles of the rich in spirit. Joy is my compass. I like that. Joy is my compass. So the song is Breathe Deeply. All right, there's a lot of stuff up here. I really need 2 music stands. Okay. So, breathe deeply. We ready for breathe deeply? So the first thing we're all going to do together as one, we're going to inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're just going to sing, breathe deeply, breathe deeply, breathe deeply, breathe deeply, like this. Breathe deeply, breathe deep. I think we have a slide for this. Breathe deeply, breathe deeply. We're going to do it a bunch of times throughout the song. You know your part now, right? Here's some of the book titles. Take a deep breath of life, dare to be yourself. Follow love, follow bliss. Joy can be your compass. Now here's your part. When we breathe, let me hear ya. Deeply breathe. Believe in your heart, open up and be part of the consciousness of the universe, of the gratefulness that we live on earth, where we can breathe deeply, breathe deeply, and breathe. Yeah, you know your part. We are one. Yes, we are one. We are daughter. We are son. We are father and mother. We are children of each other. I am healed. It's in the field. It's truth revealed. what I know and feel. These are riches of the Spirit. It's the one voice. You can hear it when you breathe. Come on, breathe deeply, breathe deep. Now, I recorded this in New York, and I had some wonderful backup singers. I had Johnny Stompanato and Frenchy Concepcione, and they were doing stuff like this. Lum, 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 lama, lama, lum, lum. Lum, lama, lama, lum, 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 lama, lama. Can some of you do those lama, lama, lamas? Lum, lama, lama, lum, lum, the Dalai Lama. Lum. Some of you can sing. Breathe deeply. Breathe. Moving on to another thought about this oneness and interdependent web. I love the interdependent web. So there's a place in New Jersey called Genesis Farms. And in 1980, it was created as a project of the Dominican Sisters. This is in Blairstown, New Jersey, up in, I think it's Warren County, like pretty much at the top of the state. So beautiful, like the northwestern part, close to Pennsylvania. And Sister Miriam McGillies, since Genesis Farms' birth until 2020, 40 years, she was the director. And I knew her. I don't know if she's still alive, but I knew her back in the 80s. And I heard her once quote ecological thinker, author, and former monk Thomas More. Has anybody here ever heard of Thomas More? Yeah, cool. And so she didn't completely quote him, but she paraphrased his teachings, and I'm going to paraphrase what I heard her say. And it was a defining moment for me. She said, "We are each a microcosm of the earth. Mother Earth herself is a sentient being." This was a completely new concept. The trees on the planet are her lungs. The rivers and streams are her bloodstream, her circulatory system. And human beings are the brains and technology of the earth, believe it or not. But I believe that we don't need another breakthrough in technology, but we could use some breakthroughs in humanity. Yeah. And now more than ever, we're so ready for some human breakthroughs. So this song came through a couple years ago on Earth Day, and it was inspired by those ideas about the Earth, and we're a microcosm. Yeah, it's like, and I'm going to teach you the chorus. I think we have maybe the slides are down. I don't know. It's pretty. Mother, Mother Nature. Yeah, I wrote this for Earth Day. Mother, Mother Nature, and the chorus goes like this. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the ground we walk upon. Let's try that part. Here we go. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the ground we walk upon. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the air we breathe. Mother, Mother Nature, your fire warms my heart and soul. Mother, Mother Nature, your waters bring me peace. Beautiful. So we're going to do that again now that you know it. Great, great singing. Here we go. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the ground we walk upon. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the air we breathe. Mother, Mother Nature, your fire warms my heart and soul. Mother, Mother Nature, your waters bring me peace. It's up to us to build the will. Communication is the skill. Cooperation brings goodwill. Let's keep the earth fulfilled. Here we go. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the ground we walk upon. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the air we breathe. Mother, Mother Nature, your fire warms my heart and soul. Mother, Mother Nature, your waters bring me peace. Remembering the sacredness of every tree, the flowers and the plants keep us breathing free. Take action for sustainability. Build them into our economy. Did you know we could do that? We could build sustainability into our economy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the ground we walk upon. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the air we breathe. Mother, Mother Nature, your fire warms my heart and soul. Mother, Mother Nature, your waters bring me peace. We are microcosms of the planet Earth. Deep within her essence is our sacred worth. We are microcosms of the universe. And the Spirit brings us peace. Come on, big voices. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the ground we walk upon. Mother, Mother Nature, you are the air we breathe. Mother, Mother Nature, your fire warms my heart and soul. Mother, Mother Nature, your waters bring me peace. Good job. Yay, give yourselves a hand. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to move on to another idea of oneness. So back in 2017, in the summertime, I was in New Jersey, and I knew that there's a summer reading program, and it's a national program for the children, and each summer they have a different theme. So in 2017, the theme was Build a Better World. Build a Better World. Okay. And while I'm talking to one of the head librarians, I think she was in Trenton. We don't say Trenton, we say Trenton. And she's telling me about what to do and what we want to foster in the kids. And I'm making this song up while she's talking to me. I'm making notes, and it turned out they used this for the theme song for Build a Better World Summer Reading Program 2017. And the chorus goes like this. Let's build a better world for every boy and girl, every woman and man, take them by the hand. Let's build a better world. One more time. Let's build a better world for every boy and girl, every woman and man, take them by the hand. Let's build a better world. We are one big family, and we are the beautiful planet spinning through outer space. Let's build a better world for every boy and girl. Every woman and man, take them by the hand and let's build a better world. Everyone has value and we all need love and respect. This helps to build a better world as we reach out to connect. Let's build a better world for every boy and girl. Every woman and man, take them by the hand and let's build a better world. Do unto each other, it's the wise and golden rule. You're my sister, you're my brother. Life is one big school. Let's build a better world for every boy and girl. Every woman and man, take them by the hand. Let's build a better world. We're going to swing it a little bit. Let's build a better world for every boy and girl. Every woman and man, take them by the hand. Let's build a better world. Let's build a better world. We are building a better world. Present tense. We are building a better world. We are building a better world. Let's build a better world. Better than a wall. Yeah, that whole idea of building. So they turned it into build a better world. I like that. You know, how we interpret life. So I have one more song for the program, one more idea, and this was inspired by the 2018 school shooting in Parkland, Florida. Remember that high school? And those high school students, led by David Hogg, everybody know who that is now? He's a very, very visible in politics. And he and a couple of students got a whole movement behind them, which is March for Our Lives and Leaders You Deserve. And I love that. And it started out as gun control, and now it's just humanity, I think. So this song is called We Are the People. And I was so inspired by those kids that I made the song. And there's some special guests in the song, and actually, you're going to see the video, and I'm going to sing to the video. I've never done this before. We Are the People. But I wanted to introduce some of the special guests that show up. So the first special guest is the Dalai Lama. And this is a direct quotation from the Dalai Lama. He said, "The world will be saved by the Western women." So the suffragists in the 1920s women's vote, they're in here. Of course, the Pussy Hats are in here. Gandhi. The Obamas make a few appearances. And my friend who did this is this guy's, he called himself Fairy Field. He was a guy from England, loved fairies, was a big fan of me and a big fan of Bernie Sanders. So Bernie Sanders shows up a lot in this video. I asked him if he would redo it, and let's make it more current, but I didn't get an answer back. But also the Golden Rule is in here. Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of the Science of Mind, New Thought philosophy, and I love him, and I love his quote. When I first saw this, it made me cry. John and Yoko were in here a few times, and my favorite guest is a dancing Statue of Liberty. So are we ready for this? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Start over. Okay. wait, that's wrong. Wait a minute. This is a first. I need the gable. Here we go. We are the people, and we can bring change. We have the power to rearrange. Vote 'em in, vote 'em out as we march, sing and shout. Vote 'em out, vote 'em in, this could be a big win. We are the people, and we can bring change. We have the power to rearrange. The world will be saved by the Western women, that's clear. One step at a time as we let go of fear. We are the women, and we have brought change. We've taken our power, and we've rearranged. Vote 'em in, vote 'em out's what I'm talking about. Vote 'em out, vote 'em in, this is now our biggest win. It takes a measure of courage to work on this plan. And we have been willing since time began. See the change, be the change, yes we can, yes we can. See the change, be the change, yes we can, yes we can. There is a rule that is golden and true. Do unto others as you would have them do to you. We are the people, and we can bring change right now in this hour. There's power to claim. We are the people, and we have brought change. We've taken our power, and we've rearranged. We're getting through. There's more to do as crooked laws are bid adieu. There's more to be. There's more to see. We're taking back our country. We are the people, and we're bringing change. We have the power to rearrange. Vote 'em in, vote 'em out as we march, sing and shout. Vote 'em out, vote 'em in, this is now our biggest win. This is now our biggest win. This will be your part. See the change. There she is, see the change. Yes, we can, yes, we can. See the change, be the change. Yes, we can, yes, we can. See the change, be the change. Yes, we can, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And so it is. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Elaine, for that memorable take on interdependence. I'm sure we'll all be humming her songs all week long. And now it's time for our offertory. We are all interdependent, and this congregation depends on your generosity to remain the vibrant community we all love. Please be as generous as you can, and for those online or those here on your cell phone, there's a link to donate in the description of the YouTube video or in the QR code of your order of service. And Elaine's going to sing along.
We all
with the
set, we're
offertory.
all ready. Come on down, ushers. The best things in life aren't free. It's an exchange of energy. Now give us money. Green energy, that's what we want. What? Green energy, that's what we want. Yeah. Green energy. Your loving gives me a thrill. Can your loving help us pay our bills? Now give us money. Green energy, that's what we want. Green energy, that's what we want, yeah. Green energy. Money don't get everything, it's true. What it does get, we can use. Now give us money. Green energy, that's what we want. Green energy, that's what we want, yeah. Green energy. Green energy. Well, give us money, that's what we want. A lot of money, that's what we want. Give us money. Keep that flow going. It's the law of circulation. Give us one, yeah. That's what we want. That's what we want. Okay.
And now we have our closing reading. Doesn't she have a beautiful voice? I just love her voice.
Thank you.
Our closing words are interdependence in nature, the voices of women. I asked ChatGPT to give me 3 short readings on nature from women, and then to summarize it, to give us something for, and I said for a UU service, and it gave me this, which I think is lovely.
Yeah.
So we'll start. This is Robin Wall Kimmerer. All flourishing is mutual. The trees act not as individuals, but somehow as a collective. What happens to one happens to all. Mm-hmm. We can starve together or feast together. So say the pecans and the land in the old language of reciprocity.
That's right. It's the law of attraction, the law of circulation, give and take. So voice 2, okay, that's me. This was written by someone named Rachel Carson.
Silent Spring.
Oh, from Silence. Duh. Right. The control of nature is a phase conceived in arrogance. We are not apart from nature, we are part of it. To wage war on the earth is to wage war on ourselves. We have an obligation to endure and to protect the enduring web of life. Yeah.
This is from Mary Oliver. I held my breath, as we sometimes do, to stop time when something wonderful has touched us. Attention is the beginning of devotion, and devotion is what calls us back into relationship with the world. And then this is your part, which ChatGPT came up with. We have the last slide. Oh, we had it.
You can't see that far.
Let us listen, let us look, let us remember that interdependence is not just an idea. It is the truth of our lives. And in that truth, may we find the courage to live with care, with humility, and with joy. And now Elaine Silver is going to sing us out with the magic.
All right, we can stand if you want to stand up, if you're able. Imagine there's no heaven. Da, 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 da. Easy if you try. Da, da, da. No hell below us. Da, 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 da. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people country. It isn't hard to do. Da-da-da-da. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A family of man and woman. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. So there's a new verse that came through me. I think this is in the spirit of John Lennon and Ernest Holmes, about oneness. Imagine knowing oneness. Spirit runs through you and me. We demonstrate our power as we create reality. Imagine all the people living as the light. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I know someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one, and the world will live as one. I'm going to do it in present tense. And the world, it lives as one. One more of those. And the world, it lives as one. Na, 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 na. Live as one. Na, 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 na. Live as one. I'm going to do that a few times. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Live as one. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Live as one. Live as one. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Live as one. Blessed be. Thank you, everybody.
Elaine, would you extinguish the chalice as we say our final words? We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth.